I know I'm a pretty simple guy. You know, ever since I was a young kid, I wanted to act. I started professional acting when I was 15.
Keanu Reeves is well known for his humility and philanthropic nature. Yet, this famous actor chose to live a private life, away from the public's prying eyes. However, while he had tried to keep his love life hidden for so long, the public eventually discovered his romantic relationship with an ordinary white girl. Why did Keanu Reeves choose to walk away from many glamorous Hollywood ladies? Join us as we delve into Keanu Reeves' story with the ordinary girl and what their children look like today. Keanu Reeves' early life, education, and career. Keanu Reeves was born in Beirut, Lebanon, Canada, on September 2, 1964. Of Chinese-Hawaiian heritage on his geologist father's side, Reeves' first name translates from Hawaiian to English as "cool breeze over the mountains." Reeves' mom worked in entertainment as a performer and later as a costume designer. She was of English, originating from Essex. His American father is from Hawaii and is of native Hawaiian, Chinese, English, and Portuguese descent. Reeves abandoned his wife and family when she was 3. Upon his parents' split, the youngster moved with his mother and sister Kim to New York and Toronto. He was raised in Toronto, Canada. After this, his mother remarried an American director, Paul Aaron, who saw Keanu's talent and helped him grow. Reeves learned a lot from Paul. He made Keanu act on scripts when he was still young and helped him with his passion for acting. Later on, Reeves' mother divorced her second husband and got married to another named Robert Miller, who was a rock music promoter. They divorced some years later but had a child named Karina Reeves. Keanu also had another sister from his father's side in 1980 named Emma Reeves. Did this sequence of men leaving his mother affect Reeves' life? We will soon find out. Reeves said he was a private kid as he attended 4 high schools due to his mother's marriages over time. Reeves attended Etobicoke School of Arts, which he was later reported to have been expelled from. In an interview, he said he was a bit too rambunctious and shot off his mouth too much. Reeves said he was dyslexic, had trouble reading, and wasn't a good student. Due to this, he had to change to another high school, De La Salle College, where he became an ice hockey player. Fulfilling his wish, he became a successful goalkeeper. He was considering going for the Ontario Hockey League, but like ice melting under the scorching sun, so was his dream as he had an injury. Hence, he could not continue his passion for hockey. At age 15, Reeves decided he wanted to go into acting. He attended secondary alternative school, which allowed him to work as an actor while getting an education. He then dropped out of high school at age 17, obtained his green card, and became a permanent Canadian citizen. His career started in 1984 in the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation (CBC) youth television program, Going Great. The same year, he made his acting debut in an episode of a television series called Hanging In. He also played Mercutio in a stage production of Romeo and Juliet the following year. He made further appearances and appeared in a Coca-Cola commercial. He said he was looking for jobs, and agents advised him to go for a different name as his name was too ethnic. He changed his name from Keanu to Casey or Casey, and he reverted it later when he became successful. His major breakout started in 1991 with mature roles such as starring in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey with his co-star Alex Winter. The sequel was more imaginative, more opulent, wilder and freer, more excitingly visualized. The actors made a big performance. The rest of 1991 marked a significant transition for Reeves' career as he undertook adult roles. Co-starring with River Phoenix as a street hustler in the adventure My Own Private Idaho, the characters embark on a journey of personal discovery. Gus Van Sant wrote the story loosely based on Shakespeare's and Henry IV, Part 2. The film premiered at the 48th Venice International Film Festival, followed by a theatrical release in the United States on September 29, 1991. The film earned $6.4 million at the box office. His major box office success story, which made him successful and most sought after, started in the late 90s and early 20s in the Matrix movie. This was a box office success as he received 4 awards for this movie. Reeves was also a musician, and he had a band named Dogstar. Even though they disbanded in 2002, they still went for rehearsals and reconnected in 2014. Reeves's career had a big break, but he rebounded with John Wick, the action thriller movie that made and gave him the name he is today. John Wick was a box office success, grossing $86 million worldwide. It was a movie that every new season has higher grossing at the box office. Reeves also wrote a comic book in 2020, which is still the top-selling single since Star Wars in 2015. Reeves also finished his musical album in 2023 after reviving his career in music with his earlier disbanded group, Dogstar. Reeves' career has been successful, and he is still producing the latest season of his popular movie, John Wick, which oriented Season 4 in 2023. Keanu Reeves' love life. Reeves' love life started at 1998 when he met director David Lynch's assistant, Jennifer Syme. Keanu Reeves and Jennifer Syme shared a deeply emotional yet tragic relationship that profoundly affected Reeves and left a lasting mark on his life. Though relatively brief, their love story was one of intense connection and unimaginable loss, shaping Reeves in ways that resonate through his life and career to this day. Keep watching as we dive into their love story. Who is Jennifer Syme? Born on December 7, 1972 to Maria and Charles Syme, Jennifer was originally from Pico Rivera, California. From an early age, she was drawn to the entertainment industry and moved to Los Angeles to pursue a career in film. Syme began her career as an intern and later found work as a personal assistant to director David Lynch, known for his surrealist and avant-garde films like Twin Peaks and Blue Velvet. Her role with Lynch gave her valuable experience and introduced her to Hollywood's creative community. Syme also worked as an assistant at various music labels, where she developed her love for music and the arts, further embedding herself in the Los Angeles entertainment scene. Her artistic passion made her a vibrant figure, well-liked by those around her. Friends and colleagues described her as warm, creative, and charismatic. Although she did some acting herself, Syme was more inclined toward the behind-the-scenes aspects of film and music production. So how did she meet Keanu? Jennifer and Keanu's relationship. Jennifer Syme met Keanu Reeves in 1988 at a party thrown for his band Dogstar, and the two were instantly drawn to each other. Reeves, a major star known for films like Speed and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, was also a private and introspective person, which likely contributed to their connection. Their relationship was filled with love and intensity, and they quickly became very close. In 1999, Syme and Reeves learned they were expecting a child, a baby girl they planned to name Ava Archer Syme Reeves. The couple was thrilled, excited, and prepared to welcome their child, looking forward to becoming parents together. Tragically, in December 1999, their daughter was stillborn at 8 months. The loss was devastating for Syme and Reeves, marking a turning point in their lives. Grief weighed heavily on their relationship, and the couple separated shortly after, though they remained connected. Following the loss of their child, this period was challenging for Jennifer, as she sought to cope with the emotional weight of losing Ava. Reeves, too, was dealing with his pain, but continued working, balancing the demands of his career with the immense sadness he felt. A few weeks later, unable to bear the loss of being separated, they came back as couples and decided to leave that past behind and continue as couples. Unknown to them, another tragedy was waiting. What happened to Jennifer Syme? 2 years after the death of their child, Reeve and Jennifer continued their love story as they were seen everywhere. Suddenly, a tragedy struck again as Jennifer was reported dead in April 2, 2001. What caused her death? In the early morning hours of April 2, 2001, Syme attended a party at the home of musician Marilyn Manson. After the party, she was driven home by a friend. However, Syme decided to go out again and was involved in a fatal car accident on her way back. She was 28 years old at the time of her death. The accident report indicated that she lost control of her Jeep Grand Cherokee, crashing into a row of parked cars in Los Angeles. Tragically, Syme died instantly from her injuries. The news reaching Reeves devastated him as he said they had lunch together a day before. The news of Syme's death was a severe blow to Keanu Reeves, who had already endured the trauma of losing their child. This second tragedy left Reeves deeply shaken, and he went through another period of mourning that would stay with him for years. Friends of Reeves later commented on how the loss of both his daughter and Syme impacted him, shaping his outlook and approach to life. The effect on Keanu Reeves. It felt like a breaking point in Reeves's life, as he could not bear the loss of his lover 2 years after the death of his daughter. Syme's death left a lasting mark on Reeves, who has rarely spoken about his experiences with loss, but has made remarks in interviews about the nature of grief. He has said that loss and grief never fully disappear. They stay with a person and become part of who they are. Reeves's well-known kindness, humility, and compassion often reflect his experiences with loss, including the tragedy of losing Syme and Ava. Syme's passing has remained a private and painful memory for Reeves, but is also a testament to his resilience. Despite the profound sorrow he has endured, Reeves has continued to lead a life marked by kindness and thoughtfulness, becoming a beloved figure in Hollywood and beyond. Reeves's relationship with Syme has become part of the public's understanding of his compassionate and philanthropic nature. Reeves' philanthropic nature. Keanu Reeves is a bona fide superstar and Hollywood icon, but he's also secretly a generous philanthropist and coworker. Reeves has given others money that might have gone into his pocket throughout his career. He has also generously funded many charitable efforts without openly claiming credit. After the death of his lover, Jennifer Symes, Reeves donated 70% of his earnings from Matrix, his movie, to hospitals. He has donated it to as many children as he can. He owns the Starlight Foundation, where he revolutionizes charitable giving by creating a sustainable model that benefits both the causes he supports and the individuals. He aims to incentivize people to give more, knowing their contributions will yield a tangible return. Helping others is a part that started playing its role in Reeves's life after the death of his wife and child. Later on, Reeves lost his sister Kim to leukemia. Even through all these tragedies, Reeves never stopped to help others privately. One of Reeves's most well-known causes is cancer research. His sister Kim battled leukemia for over a decade, and her experience inspired him to quietly set up a private foundation that funds research and children's hospitals. Reeves rarely discusses this foundation, saying he prefers it to be a private endeavor. Would Reeves ever find a love again? Even though Reeves's life can be said to have a lot of downfalls, losing almost all his loved ones, he never stopped being helpful to society and the people around him. The sun seemed to shine on him as in 2019, 18 years after, Reeves officially announced his new love, Alexandra Grant. Alexandra Grant is the daughter of not one but 2 professors, born on April 4, 1973. Her father was a Scottish geology professor who had moved to Ohio's Oberlin College in 1969. Her mother was an American political science professor, foreign service diplomat, and educational administrator based in Africa and the Middle East. Her parents, who spent time in Africa, divorced when she was young, and she lived with her mother, who was based in Mexico City. She attended a British school made up of a multinational student body. Grant attended a boarding school, the Thomas Jefferson School in St. Louis, Missouri, for a year when she was 11. Shortly after, she moved with her mother to Paris, where she attended the International School of Paris. From these experiences in various locations in Europe and the Middle East, Grant is multilingual and speaks English, Spanish, and French. Grant graduated from Swarthmore College with a BA in History and Studio Art at 1995. Grant graduated from San Francisco's California College of Arts in 2000 with an MFA in Drawing and Painting. In 2007, she had her first solo exhibition at the Museum of Contemporary Art, MoCA, in Los Angeles, curated by Alma Ruiz. A catalog from the exhibition features Grant's large-scale works on paper, an essay on Grant's work by Ruiz, and an essay inspired by the French writer and philosopher Hélène Cixous. Grant's artworks joined a multi-artist show in Tel Aviv in 2008 titled From and About Place, Art from Los Angeles. Grant's work has been described as a radical collaboration, that is, work made in collaboration with the text and work of other writers and artists, and is often participatory and ongoing. In 2008, she participated in Edgar Arsenault's Watts House Project, a nonprofit group that aimed to renovate houses across the Watts Towers in Los Angeles. Each household that agreed to participate in the project was appointed a team of artists and architects to remodel their homes. The initial plan for Grant's Love House was to build a large construction of her brand's logo, Love, over the house. However, years passed with no major constructions taking place to any of the houses, and a dispute with the IRS and the Watts House project prevented it from coming to fruition. Grant resigned from the project's board, but is still raising funds to complete the Love House. Grant has worked as a professor. She was an adjunct professor at the Art Center College of Design, Pasadena, California, from 2009 to 2011. At 2010, Grant taught an MFA seminar at Cal State Northridge, and from 2013 to 2014, he was a mentor in the Pacific Northwest College of Arts Distance MFA program. In 2015, Grant was an MFA program mentor at Syracuse University and co-taught a course with Isabel Lutterat at Ashizi University in Accra, Ghana. In 2009, Grant started her passion for writing books and met the love of her life, Keanu Reeves, at a social event. This led to Ode to Happiness, published by Gerhard Steidl in early 2011, Grant's first collaboration with Reeves. It was Grant's first artist book and Reeves's first book as a writer. There they met and sparks flew. Can their relationship last? Keep watching as we journey through their relationship, their love life. In November 2019, Grant and Reeves appeared as a couple on the red carpet of the LACMA Art Plus Film Gala, prompting media coverage of their romantic relationship. Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant's relationship started when they were introduced to each other at a dinner party in 2009. They were known for their privacy and were first presumed to be people having an artistic collaboration. Alexandra Grant, an accomplished visual artist, and Reeves, the enigmatic star, have drawn admiration for their genuine connection. Their first collaboration occurred in 2011 with Ode to Happiness, an illustrated book that Reeves and Grant wrote. This project reflects on humor, contentment, and people's complex relationship with happiness. Grant's illustrations perfectly complemented Reeves's wry sense of humor, resulting in a unique artistic piece resonating deeply with creators and audiences alike. The collaboration marked the start of their artistic partnership and their friendship. They had worked together again on Shadows in 2016, a more abstract and contemplative work that showcased Grant's skill for finesse and suggestive visuals alongside Reeves's poetic reflections. Over the years, this deepening friendship and creative partnership slowly evolved into something more romantic, with both Reeves and Grant gradually understanding the depth of their connection. One of the most striking aspects of Reeves and Grant's relationship is their mutual respect as individuals and artists. Alexandra Grant has built a successful career as a visual artist, known for her work in text-based art and for exploring the intersection of language and color. Her artistic philosophy and approach align with Reeves' introspective personality. Their respect for each other's craft and commitment to creativity make them an inspiring duo. Reeves, who is famously private about his personal life, has found in Grant not only a romantic partner, but a collaborator who understands his artistic spirit. They are both highly intellectual, contemplative people, which has allowed them to form a bond beyond superficial attraction. In an industry often characterized by whirlwind romances, their partnership stands out as one rooted in admiration for each other's talents and ideas. Their artistic relationship deepened further in 2017 when they co-founded X Artists Books, a publishing company devoted to experimental books by artists. X Artists Books reflect Reeves and Grant's belief in the art that pushes boundaries, explores emotion, and brings people together. This endeavor allowed them to work closely, expanding their creative partnership into the realm of publishing, with projects that mirror the ethos of their relationship. The kind of love that it defies the usual Hollywood love of Prince Charming and Cinderella is built on people who overcame challenges. Both are private, valuing a life outside the public eye, and are careful with navigating celebrity pressures. Despite Reeves's fame, they have avoided sensationalism or staged media moments, making their red carpet debut as a couple in 2019 all the more significant. Their appearance together at the LACMA Art Plus Film Gala was understated yet powerful. They held hands, smiled, and quietly affirmed their bond, signaling that they had nothing to hide but no desire to publicize their relationship either. Their choice to go public on their terms has set them apart. Rather than the usual flaunting of love, they have let their relationship unfold naturally and privately. Reeves, who has long been a beloved figure in Hollywood due to his humility and kindness, found a partner who shares his grounded approach to fame in Grant. They have consciously kept their love story out of the limelight, prioritizing their genuine connection over publicity. The couple's shared values and complementary personalities have contributed to the strength of their relationship. Reeves has faced personal tragedy and loss, including the death of his former partner, Jennifer Syme, and their unborn child. This history has shaped Reeves into a thoughtful and compassionate individual who values connection and resilience. Grant, an artist dedicated to social causes, mirrors his compassion and dedication. Her philanthropic efforts, particularly around education and art accessibility, resonate deeply with Reeves's commitment to humanitarian causes. Together, they represent a partnership built on the shared ethics. They both embody a quiet strength, often avoiding the glitz of celebrity culture to focus on projects that bring them genuine fulfillment. Grant's independence as a successful artist has made her a balanced partner for Reeves, allowing them to thrive individually and together. But was their relationship without some flaws? Keep watching to find out. Challenges in their relationship. Knowing fully how much both Reeves and Grant have aged, society has frowned at their relationship, claiming it defies Hollywood's often shallow beauty standards. Grant has embraced her natural look, including her gray hair, which has sparked conversations about their age and passions. Their love story stands out for its authenticity, an example of a healthy, age-positive relationship that doesn't care about the rules set in the acting industry. Many have applauded Reeves for choosing a partner close to his age and valuing a connection beyond appearances. Their relationship proves genuine attraction stems from shared values, intellectual connection, and emotional compatibility. Reeves and Grant's love story reflects that beauty comes in many forms, and meaningful relationships are about acceptance, admiration, and personal growth. Like a ray of sunshine after a storm, Reeves has noticed a positive change in himself after meeting Grant. Friends and fans alike have commented on his happiness and openness, suggesting that his relationship with Grant has been grounding. Their partnership brings him a sense of peace, evident in his demeanor and how he speaks about their collaborative work. Reeves talks about how much Grant is an encourager to embrace life. Their relationship has offered him emotional support and a sense of companionship that he has long lacked, given his traumatic personal history. Their artistic work together provides Reeves an outlet to express himself in ways that acting does not, and Grant's encouragement has seemingly allowed him to explore his creative side more freely. The future of Reeves and Grant relationship. The future of Alexandra Grant and Keanu Reeves seems promising, shaped by shared values, creativity, and a mutual respect that supports their artistic endeavors. They follow a path that allows each to maintain their independence while celebrating and encouraging each other's personal growth. This balance of intimacy and individuality resonates with fans and reflects a modern approach to partnership, where collaboration and separate pursuits coexist harmoniously. Professionally, Grant and Reeves will likely continue their joint creative projects, exploring new book collaborations or even ventures into multimedia work, given that both are willing to experiment artistically. Their books, Ode to Happiness and Shadows, have set a foundation for creative expression through word and image, and they may choose to explore deeper themes or new mediums together. As Reeves continues his film career and Grant develops her nonprofit and art-focused initiatives, they seem poised to blend their passions in ways that positively impact the art and entertainment communities. Philanthropy will probably be a big part of their future as well. Grant's nonprofit, the Grant Lover Project, has already made a notable impact by supporting arts organizations and artist-centered causes. Together, they could expand this philanthropic footprint, using their influence to bring attention to causes that are meaningful to them, from arts education to mental health. Grant's advocacy for inclusivity and representation in art aligns well with Reeves' long-standing interest in humanity and humility, suggesting they might focus on projects promoting community well-being, inclusivity, and empowerment. On a personal level, they both seem to value privacy and authenticity, so they're likely to continue keeping their relationship largely out of the public eye. While they may make more public appearances together, they seem committed to maintaining a life prioritizing personal connection and meaningful experiences over media attention. Their relationship represents a partnership that transcends traditional expectations and has a unique, mature foundation built on a mutual admiration and respect. Ultimately, Grant and Reeves's future seems to be one of continual growth, individually and as a couple. They'll likely continue using their platforms to create positive change, and their journey together may inspire others to approach relationships with a similar emphasis on equality, support, and shared purpose. Alexandra is past childbirth age, and Reeves is already old, but maybe they might adopt a child for their love of children. What do you think about Alexander Grant and Keanu Reeves? Would they get married and adopt children? Let us have your opinion in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video, don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.